Okay, hello guys. Welcome. Hopefully my stream runs like smooth today because my internet is playing up. So great. Let me troubleshoot my voice, see if it's all coming through. Oh. Hello, Bomb. Welcome to the stream. So the only thing I can know for a fact is my music is just a tad too loud. Let me pop out the chat so I can see you guys. Let me self-promo. Today's stream will be chill. Very chill indeed, I hope. Live streams. Need to make sure I copy the right URL. I just realized my my title for this is very minimal. Let me quickly change that. Oh my god, I actually recognize this music. I used this music way back in the day when I was first doing GTA Livestream. If you go back to the beginning of my channel, which won't be too hard to find because I haven't made that many videos in general. Let me change the title a bit. Okay, that's a bit more professional. I don't know why I just rushed that title. Where was I? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was using this just background music at the time. This beat instantly gave me nostalgia. I will answer you in a minute, Bobo. Live streaming. The last case of Jordan Morley. No. I'm having trouble spelling that freaking name. Morley. Brilliant. Well done, Joe. Okay. Post it there. Post it. Oh shit. Post it there. Then take away the everyone on this. That, post it there, then there's another channel, where did my friend's channel go? Did I put it down here? I put it in this folder. Oh, I also posted here, advertise. Go there, and then self-promotion, go in here. Okie dokie. Right, that's all the self-promoting I need to hopefully get the people involved. How's it going? It is going good, Bumbo. Thank you. It is going very good. I was a bit bored. I was very bored. PGN was very quiet and no businesses were open hardly, so there wasn't very much that I could interact with. And I was like, I need to do something. I don't want to have another boring night like I did yesterday. And I was just like, you know what? Play this game. And I've been wanting to play this game for a while. It's only just recently come out. Okay, pause that music. Am I going to be able to have this open like that, have that open like that, and then... Yes, I am. Good. Okay, let's take off the starting soon. And there we go. Hold on. You're going to be hearing the music for a little tiny bit, and then not, and then a little tiny bit, and then not. Can you guys see the screen and hear the music? Everything is showing as it should on OBS, so I'm going to turn my mic up just a little tiny bit. I can't speak. My mic is low. Okay. So all I know about this game is that 1, it's a detective game. 2, I think it's made by an indie studio. Okay, cool. I don't think it is a horror. If it is, then I have royally fucked myself because I don't like horror games. But from what, like, it wasn't in the tag on Steam. It didn't say horror on Steam, and usually on Steam, it'll say it'll have the horror tag if it says if it's a horror. Right? It'll have the horror tag. I didn't see the horror tag, so I think I'm good. Play. New game. He awoke with a start. This is gonna go away. Oh great. He awoke with... Oh! Aha! Let me read it. He awoke with a start, head pounding in his chest, the cold earth beneath him, unfamiliar and damp. Darkness surrounded him, thick and oppressive, the kind that swallowed every sound except his own ragged breathing. He tried to gather his thoughts, but they were scattered, lost in fog and lost in the fog of confusion and fear. Where was he? How had he gotten here? His legs trembled as he forced himself to stand the weight of an unknown terror pressing down on him. Somewhere in the depths of the trees he could hear it. Something was following him. It's a fucking horror. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a horror. Thank you, Steve. Better not be a horror. Time buries all truths beneath shadows, but the past always has a way of clawing its way back to the surface, demanding to be heard no matter the cost. Spooky. Already, I think we need to turn VC on.
Where am I?
Yeah, I do. VC, please.
I know it's following me. I can feel it.
Nice! Okay. I'm gonna die, most likely. Nah. Oh, voice track, hello. I'm gonna live, I'm gonna be fine. Everything's fine. Can I pick up this lamp? No? Okay, screw me then. Let's hope it doesn't get a fucking nighttime anytime soon. Now this is something I would never do, is walk in the woods by myself. Alright, so I'm stuck to a certain path.
I shouldn't have taken such a risk.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done, mate. You should have stayed at home where it was nice and warm instead of out here in the cold open where trees have a invisible barrier, it seems. Okay, stick to the fence. There's a reason a fence is there, and usually it means property. Stick to the fence. Stick to the fence. Oh, we're gonna find a sword of Gryffindor there. Okay, sorry, I had to, I mean, already I'm loving the style of this.
That sound. It's coming from the river.
Yeah, fuck that! Fuck that! Come on, John. You can move. Ah, breach. Brian, there's a breach. So you said it's coming from the river. Slender Man better not be here. I don't play horror games, even though I'm tempted to replay Little Nightmares. I don't play horror games.
If it catches me, it will show no mercy.
John! You promised me this wasn't a horror game. This is spooky. I'm not going to sleep tonight. You're right.
I know it's hidden somewhere in this forest.
John! You're making my anxiety skyrocket.
I should be able to see its light soon.
See, it's like... You heard that, right? I'm not going schizophrenic. I heard a... I heard a branch break. Ah! Open the door, let me in. Ooh. Oh! Okay! Nice! And they said this wasn't a horror game. Already, I'm like, nah, fuck this. Okay, the last day in the hospital, the piercing light of the morning sun stirred John from his restless sleep. For months, strange nightmares had plagued him, and even the strongest sedatives couldn't dull the weird visions that haunted his mind. Ah, so John is mentally fucked. Good to know. Another day in this wretched hospital, his wounds still ached, but he felt no regret. Despite the accident, he'd brought the culprit of those ghastly crimes to justice. After all, isn't that the duty of any good private detective? Not when it risks your own freaking mental health. Nothing is good when it does that, no. Okay. If the jump scares are just like that, I'll be fine. Ooh, I got a trophy.
And today is a momentous day. After enduring the most exquisite tortures at the hands of those blasted nurses, and being pumped full of enough medicine to fell an ox, today I'm finally free. Who would have thought that the case of the Red Shoes murder would end the way it did? A stormy night, soaked to the skin,
my chair's gonna
wrestling
scare
a
me.
brainless killer on a rooftop. Then a slip and a 5-story plunge.
It appears you're awake at last.
Oh!
I had considerable difficulty rousing you earlier this morning, so I deemed it best to let you rest a while longer.
You better be a nice
I bring you
one.
Good news. The latest test results are favourable, and the doctor has authorised your discharge. You are now officially ready to go. I have placed your belongings on the table.
Thank you.
Oh, and a lady stopped by this morning with some clothes from the dry cleaner.
Okay, good. No, I want to go. Yes.
A woman brought my clothes from the dry cleaner. Was it Penny?
I couldn't say. She arrived quite early, before my shift began. I've placed the garments in the wardrobe to keep them from getting wrinkled.
You know what? I'll mention my nightmares. I don't want to, because they might consider me still crazy.
I've been having nightmares.
The doctor has prescribed some medication that should help address any residual effects. This should assist in alleviating your nightmares.
Okay, good. I'll mention my nightmares. I don't want to, because they might consider me still crazy. The doctor has prescribed some medication that should help address any residual effects. This should assist in alleviating your nightmares.
So I'm better now.
Yes, you are much improved. Both your physical and psychological assessments have been satisfactory, and there are no impediments to your returning to your normal life.
Ha! Sure, that's why they made a game.
My belongings? I thought everything was already in the room.
There are a few valuables and some coins we kept for safekeeping. They are in the box on the table.
Coins!
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other patients to attend to.
I know what I
wish
referenced
you
there,
all
and
the
I'm not
best.
repeating what I referenced there because it's very. It's a. It's like a. It's an 18+ meme. That's all I was saying. Click. Ew. My pants,
Please do a
please.
fine job of hiding any belly. Well, structured shoulder.
My
Looks
jacket
brand
and
new.
my short.
The collar's pristine.
My
I
tie.
usually use.
My
I should get myself a pair
shoes.
of derbies. Or brogues. They're much more.
Penny
So
Robinson.
the mystery woman who took my clothes to the cleaners was Penny after all.
She better be a good
Seems she's
person
still
and
got
not
a soft spot
backstab
for
me.
me. Could there be a chance I might win her over?
Ooh. Love interest, I see. Okie dokie. Can I not close that? Okay.
I better get dressed. Blimey, it's nearly noon. I must have lost track of time in those blasted nightmares.
Don't worry, I usually sleep.
Trench coat and fedora hat. Every detective's must have.
Look at this. How can you not go insane in a room like this? Jesus flipping.
Story of my life.
I suppose
That's me.
You know what?
Bloodhound
There's
Morley.
worse. I've watched like Ghost Adventurers and stuff like that. There's much worse conditions than he could have been in. Much worse.
I'm not ready to leave just yet.
What do you mean? I got everything. Oh. Medical discharge. Patient number 5567. Don't say the meme, don't say the meme, don't say the meme, don't say the meme. Room 27, date 3rd of February 1945. Subject discharge resolution report. Attendant Dr. A. Forner. Final review and conclusions. The patient has demonstrated satisfactory improvement in all pre-operative objectives. The surgical procedure conducted under protocol ETD03 has been deemed. I can read. Deemed successful in all respects. I can read properly with no hesitations at all. Upon completion of final tests and provided that the patient reports feeling physically and mentally prepared, medical discharge is advised. No post-operative complications are anticipated at this time. Continued observing during recovery is recommended to ensure patient stability. Gucci. Very Gucci. Now let me out. What? Oh,
Blimey, what a fool I took onto that rain-soaked pavement.
Saint
And to top it off, with that downpour, I ruined my best suit.
Dimfness.
But, well, that's all water under the bridge now.
There we go.
Quite literally.
Patient progress report. Patient. I don't know where this accent came from. Patient number 5567. Oh, I already read that. I already read that. Why am I reading it again? Is that the same thing? Yeah, it is. Can I leave now? Let me leave. Clearly.
There's notes
there
from
we go,
Penny,
okay.
my secretary. She must have left it here a few
I'm
days
awful
ago while I was still
sorry,
under
but I
observation.
just can't keep going on like this. You've been laid up in that hospital for ages, and I've been left skinned with no wages coming in for the months now. Oh, this is from Penny, okay. Before you state that you were in, I couldn't bring myself to say anything. I thought it best to let you get better in peace, but the other day Dr. Former rang and said they were finally going to let you out. So I figured it was time to let you... to tell you, I had been to the office Oh, I haven't been to the office in a month. And believe me, I miss Hawthorne Street and that old mouldy brick building of ours, but I've got to move on. And you know, before the accident, you still owed me 3 months' pay. Peter and I are planning to get married, and I need some stability. I hope you understand. I've left my key under the doormat. I've paid the water and electric bills, so those are in your hands now. Goodbye, John. I wish you luck in the world. All the luck in the world. P.S. A few days ago, an older woman came by asking for you. I told her you might be back at the office this afternoon. She seemed quite eager to have a word with you, Penny. Great, so I already don't like Penny because she seems to have left John at a time where he was most vulnerable, and she was like, nah, he's probably going to be in the loony bin for a while. I'm going to fuck off and marry freaking Peter. Paul Peter Parker. But not with Peter Parker.
Damn it, Penny. I don't blame her, though. I'm a right mess. I've managed to lose the only 2 things that kept me grounded. Her sound advice, always spot on, and the faint hope that she might dump Peter and give me... I'd better hurry up.
Damn it.
Just like Penny says in her note, I might have a new client this afternoon. And with the way things are going, I can't afford to let that slip away.
Yes, rather. I swear to... Oh, you are creepiness.
Alright, let's get moving. Today's the first day of the rest of my life.
Yes, rather. Right. At last, back to the streets of the cold comfort of foggy old London. The chimneys filled with the familiar tang of coal dust, with the rhythmic hum of the small industries of Whitechapel. Stephanie and Southwark rang in his ears like a symphony. Soon he'd be seated with his cluttered, dusty office once more, ready for the next case, perhaps finishing off some forgotten bottle of whiskey tucked away in the drawer, and mourning the irreplaceable loss of his assistant Penny.
Back again. Feels like stepping into a forgotten paradise. Here they are. Penny's keys. Just like it says in her note.
This is it. Our office of work.
This case is worth its weight in gold. Everything you need for a portable lab. My files. Cases, clients, debts. Too many debts. Far too many. Even the coppers missed it. The slant on the letter E. That's what gave away the typist in the black letters case. Penny's desk. I ought to give her a ring and try to sweet talk her into coming back. If this new client brings in some decent dough, maybe I could settle what I owe her and use a little charm to win her over. The murder weapon from the cadaver collector case. Nasty business, that one. The case of the Red Shoes murder. One of the most complicated I've faced. Finally. Case closed. My desk, strangely tidy. Normally it's buried under papers, notes, bits of evidence. Penny must have wanted to leave everything spick. This one's a favorite. The jealous lover solved everything with a few... Another one of my cards.
Oh!
But this one has my last name circled.
Of all the things to give me a freaking heart attack. Oh, it's hilarious.
The umbrella with a bullet hole. Souvenir from the marksman case. Nearly lost my hat on that one.
That hat?
The drawer. It's locked. But there doesn't seem to be a keyhole.
What am I doing? I don't know what to do.
So this is Peter. That smug grin's got "punch me" written all over it.
Well, I can't leave, so I'm going to do something in here. L. Well, that's great. I can use that for funny things. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, Morley. Where's E? E and Y.
The Scarlet Page. I trust Penny didn't go snooping through my things while I was away.
Oh, scary bitch.
Oh, my apologies, madam. I didn't hear you come in. I was a bit distracted.
I need a drink.
Good afternoon, Mr. Morley. I trust your assistant informed you of my visit as promised.
My apologies. I was rather engrossed and didn't notice your arrival. To whom do I owe the honour of this meeting?
Oh God, my
Lady
chair is
Margaret
making a
Forsyth,
cameo.
the fourth countess.
Shut
of
up,
Windsor.
chair.
Lady Margaret, could you tell me what brings you here today? How can I assist you?
I shall endeavour to be as candid as possible. 20 years ago, when my daughter was just 18, she was brutally murdered.
Huh.
It happened at our family estate, Bloomsbury Manor. Someone slipped into the house unnoticed, and upon reaching her room, delivered 5 fatal stab wounds to her chest, lungs, and heart.
Eesh.
The police, eager to close the case, hastily blamed and condemned 2 violent thieves who clearly had nothing to do with her death. The investigation was closed, and justice was never served. I am prepared to offer you £30,000 if you take on this case, and a further £30,000 if you can solve it and bring the true killer to light. Tell me, Mr. Morley, will you accept this case?
No.
I understand your distress, Lady Forsyth. But before I commit to anything, might I trouble you with a few questions?
By all means, Mr. Morley. Ask whatever you must.
Yeah, why now?
A case that's been cold for 20 years. You certainly don't make it easy for me, Lady Margaret. What made you decide to seek out a detective now?
For over 2 decades, I've fought tirelessly to have the case reopened, to prove that the real murderer escaped justice. But all in vain. Neither solicitors nor well-meaning police friends, nor even journalists hungry for a dark story have managed to uncover anything. Then one day, I read about your success in solving the case of the Red Shoes killer. Regrettably, I also learned of the unfortunate incident that left you hospitalized with grievous injuries. On the advice of your secretary, Miss Penny, I waited patiently for your recovery. And now, here I am.
Okay.
Tell me about the men the police arrested. Why are you so certain they weren't guilty?
2 days after the murder, the police arrested a pair of violent thieves who were terrorizing the county at the time. Though they swore their innocence in my daughter Elodie's death, their criminal record completely undermined their defense.
Of course.
Seizing the opportunity, the police locked them away for their other crimes, and the case was closed. But what has always struck me as suspicious is that nothing was stolen on the night my Elodie was killed. If those thieves were truly the culprits, why would they murder her and then leave without taking a single piece of silver? It doesn't add up, Mr. Morley.
I agree. There's something sus going on there.
Tell me about Bloomsbury Manor. Do you still reside there?
After Elodie's death, I abandoned the estate. I couldn't bear to remain there, to live within those walls. Even now, when I visit the manor, it still feels as though I can hear her footsteps echoing through the halls, her voice humming that old melody.
Spooky!
The delusions of an old woman who has mourned her daughter for far too long, Mr. Morley.
So it is a horror game!
No mother should ever have to bury her child. Should you accept the case, Bloomsbury Manor would likely be the best place to begin the investigation. I shall not
I'll just quit the
impede
game.
your work, as I now reside at Bedford Square, in the heart of the city.
Any witnesses? I was tired there, so that's why I said it like that.
Tell me, were there any witnesses? Did anyone see or hear anything?
It happened at midnight. The house was practically empty at the time, with only a few servants and a guest who was sleeping in the west wing. I was the only one who might have heard something, as my room was next to hers. Unfortunately, I had taken a sleeping draught and fell into a deep slumber. It is a decision I shall regret for the rest of my days.
Yeah, I'm not surprised after that.
Well,
Shit.
I believe I have all the information I need to get started. I accept the case, and will begin the investigation
do we?
immediately.
I'm pleased to hear that. My butler will bring you the £30,000 tomorrow morning. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have matters to attend to. Once you uncover the culprit, contact me at once, and I shall promptly deliver the remaining £30,000. Please, Mr. Morley, unravel this harrowing mystery that has tormented me for so long.
Okay. Wait, so if it's tormented you for so long, will it torment us? It torments you on a whole different level. The visit from Countess... Oh, she's Countess, she's a freaking vampire. Countess Margaret Ford's side was just what John needed. A case with all the right ingredients to stir his detective instincts. An unsolved murder from 20 years ago, abandoned by the police in their incompetence, and a generous reward waiting at the end. What could a man want on his first day back? What more could a man want on his first day back? The journey to Bloomsbury Manor passed without incident, though the rough, neglected road, ravaged by years of rain and wind, made for an uncomfortable ride. He arrived under the cover of night. The place was quiet. ... like the ruins of an old tomb, forgotten and forsaken. I'm gonna die. Into the shadows. into the unknown. Ah.
As I made my way through the dense forest path, a haunting silence enveloped the air. It was as though the very night of the crime still lingered here, shrouded in an eerie calm.
I'm guessing that's his car.
The manor stood before me, its facade as inscrutable as the shadows that danced in the moonlight. Every step I took felt like a step deeper into the heart of a mystery that refused to be forgotten.
Demon. I'm counting it here. The demon. Nice classic car, John. Of course, fumbled by a branch, which makes us walk an exceedingly long way to the manor. Eek. Nice. I am not scared. I am a brave man who will knock on this door and be welcomed by...
Not a sound. The stillness feels heavy, like it's hiding something.
Open?
This painting, it's rather grim. There's something deeply unsettling about it. Almost like it carries a shadow of its own.
Yeah.
A blue moon, fitting for a place haunted by its own secrets.
Door, you stay open, please.
Looks like the Countess left this for me. It could be useful for getting around the place.
Yeah, you think? You think, John? You think? Okay. If something attacks me, I am whacking you with a lantern.
A globe resting in a beautiful wooden stand.
My lady, I would kindly ask that once the midday service is complete, you grant me a few moments of your time in the library. Joan Merver, your housekeeper.
The housekeeper left a note for the Countess, asking her to meet here on the day of the murder. I wonder what truly happened during that encounter. Very well.
I really
Let's
hope
piece
this
the
is all
events
it
together,
is. It's just a
step by
nice
step.
little haunted sort of simulation. Right, let me rephrase that. It is a nice mansion simulation, not haunted by any means. No supernatural beings, because Steam told me that this wasn't a horror game. And, you know, if it's just like little tiny, you know, things like this that just stays still and you don't move, I will be fine. I will be 100% fine
Two
and
chairs.
dandy.
One of them knocked over. The housekeeper's cup is still here. Tea spilled across the table. She never got to drink it. And it looks like someone arranged tea in the library that day. Lipstick
I
stain.
heard footsteps.
Same shade the Countess
Hi, Squirrel.
when she visited my office.
Jesse!
They met here,
I heard
but something went
footsteps
wrong
then.
during the conversation.
Okay.
I am very angry. After all these years of service, this is how you repay me? Walking away like this?
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
madam, but the situation has become unbearable. My bags are already packed.
Good. That better be the lantern making those little tip-taps. Okay, the door's still open. You stay open, please.
The Countess threw the housekeeper out in a fit of rage. In her haste, the housekeeper forgot one of her bags. What was it that unsettled the housekeeper enough to abandon her post so suddenly?
You know, I actually wonder if anyone's created an original character, like in any form of roleplay, or just in art or whatever. Like, if anyone's created an original character, and then that name has originally been, and then that I nearly said woman, and then that name has been used in a. The things disappear. Oh, I wanted to keep seeing the hologram. Oh, I can open that door. Of course I can.
Lady Fortside, still seething, burned something in the fireplace.
What did you burn, bitch? I have reached a decision. Though it weighs heavily upon my heart to sever the ties that have long bound me to this household. Since the reign of King William IV, my family has served Bloomsbury with unwavering loyalty and steadfastness, marked by discretion and faithful execution of our duties. However, there are limits to all things, and of late, this house has been frequented by certain individuals whose presence is wholly, thanks Chair, at odds with the principles to which my lineage is so devoted. I'm ignoring the noises. It is no coincidence that our family motto is Abiatus, or what is that?
The housekeeper resigned.
What's that fucking noise?
Seems something, or someone, troubled her greatly. Enough to break the long-standing family tradition tying her to this place.
You know what? Read the rest, guys. Read the rest. Pause it if you want. This game is giving me anxiety.
The lock has been concealed. This door must open by some other means.
Okay. No. Okay, I don't understand anything that's doing. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe they have to face each other? Oh, that picture is terrifying. I don't understand this.
It seems Elodie had a passion for art, but her style wasn't
I'm
exactly
not ringing
well
every letter.
received.
Ringing. Reading.
Sounding, from the looks of it. The door's chained up with a padlock. Looks like I'll need to find the key.
Well, I can't leave. That helps me totally. Okay. The door opens by other means.
Another painting by Elodie. There's something deeply disturbing about her work. Looks like this is the Fordside family book, showing some of their ancestors.
Move the cursor to the edge of the screen to go back. What do you mean? I'm so puzzled. There's nothing here to look at. How long have I been streaming for? Yeah, it's 45 minutes in and I'm already puzzled.
The Fordside family crest, a rampant dragon, a time-honoured symbol across European heraldry, particularly among the English and the Welsh.
I feel these have got to... Wait, can this one see... Okay, you can see her. This is what I'm thinking. You think you'll tell me what I need to do? Alright, her eyes are open. Her eyes are open. His eyes are open. Alright. Is it... Do the paintings, weird paintings, give me an idea? No? Are these the people on the statues? Oh god. sake. This way. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up a guide for this. Be right back, guys. Okay. I think I figured it out. I think. Hopefully you are still with me. Everyone, if not, I understand. Okay, so you maybe I didn't figure it out. Fuck! Okay, let me watch this thing again. Oh! Okay. I am dumb. Okay. No. Okay. Medical kit. That's you. The medical kit is there. So you should be looking over there. Here we go. What are you liking? Blank maps, cartographer. Right, so, oh shit, just keep pressing the wrong thing. Well, let me bring up chat so I can see you guys. There it is. Maps. Where's the cartographer table? Oh. No, you're looking at the Earth. That's good. Lady Eleanor. And you are looking... at a music stand? Where's the music stand? Oh, there. Yay! Did it. Oh, that... Fix that
This
door!
must have been some sort of private study for the Countess.
Private study, you say? Ah, oui, oui, it's Lumiere!
This looks like the key to the main hall.
Good.
Could be my way into the heart of the house.
Pause it if you want to read. Because I suck at reading.
Elodie was committed to a psychiatric facility. But she supposedly recovered from whatever ailed her.
I mean, would you still live in this house? I mean, I live in a large house, but not a large house like a mansion. I don't think I would live in a mansion. Mansions, whereas I do like them, they always creep me out. And now, open sesame. Ooh! Okay, that's pretty. The humming isn't. I don't need to replay Little Nightmares, I just play this game. Oh, that was creepy. Yeah, look at that. Fix yourself, game.
Layers of dried oil paint. Looks like the last painting Elodie was working on was of a ship at sea. The whole gallery is filled with maritime references. She's a man with his back turned, watching a ship go down. The sinking of a ship. This door appears to lead out to the back garden. Locked with a padlock. I'll need to find the key. Looks like some sort of clue.
Again, pause if you need to read.
Trace the tree's journey from birth to decay. Follow the path of the artist in a thoughtful display. Arrange the 4 stages and the door will obey. Unlock the path ahead as art lights your way.
Again, pause if you wish to read, because I certainly won't be.
Lady Margaret took special care to secure the house, restricting access to certain areas.
The hell is the code?
The grand ship on the open sea.
Okay, I've got no idea. I need clues. Or I can just cheat and look up the clue. Yeah, honestly, to save time, I will most likely do that. Be right back again. Okay, never mind. I hate that I have to follow a freaking guide for this. It really ruins the vibe for me. Most likely ruins the vibe for you guys as well. Which I'm sorry.
Some of these paintings are really dark and sinister. This looks like Elodie's diary. Let's see what her last entries reveal.
I'm absolutely over the moon. Walter has written to say he is coming. I met him at the Western Sanatorium, and we have grown so very close. He was there recovering from the trauma of a shipwreck, where he tragically lost his companions. By sheer luck, he was rescued, but not before spending an entire year on an island living amongst the natives. He truly is an adventurer.
A young woman.
I'm so happy. Walter has finally arrived. I must admit, I am utterly captivated by him. I invited him to visit, and he gave me his word he wouldn't fail to come as soon as he was able to leave. And now he's finally here. I can scarcely contain my joy. It feels as though all the darkness has faded away.
They looked so in love. So happy. I wonder what became of Walter after Elodie died.
Not scary at all. Shh! Fix that door! It is squeaky as heck!
A boarded up door. The access to the servants' quarters appears to be blocked for some reason. These broken chairs. Someone must have hurled them to the ground with great force.
Crowbar! Oh. That better be a coat stand. And nothing else. Don't be anything else, please. Please stay there for the rest of the game. Please stay there. Don't move. If you move, I will shit myself. Hopefully not literally. Why?
Looks like the crowbar is broken.
Fuck! That's why I don't play horror games. Somebody please turn on the light.
A pair of blood-stained scissors stuck in the sink basin. Deeply unsettling.
I hear breathing. You wanna know what else is unsettling, John? This
Lady Margaret,
game.
after the death of her daughter, dismissed the staff and left the mansion. No doubt, this is the cook's room.
Anyone else terrified watching this with me, or is it just me? Because I am scared right now. Freaking terrified. God bless John. No wonder you were in a mental asylum when you're being given cases like this. Oh, a mirror. Can I see my sexy reflections? No, I can't. Hello? What is here? Excuse me. It is letting me pick circle. Okay. Well, I can't look at that apparently. There we go. Wait. 34982. I'm writing that down in chat. 34982. Okay, we shall remember that, chat. We shall remember that.
Miss Marva apparently knew her way around the tarot. What a dreadful spread. And what a chilling omen it revealed. Evil approaches. It will bring death. and lay ruin to the house and all who dwell within. A backgammon board. One of the oldest board games.
Okay. That shadow's still there? Good, that shadow is still there.
Is there someone else in the house?
Oh, John, please, no. Who are you?
Who the devil is that man? He had a knife. I'm completely in the dark here. I don't think he saw me.
Three, 4, 9, 8, 2. Right, it's not for that one. It's for this one. Oh, okay. Hold on. Honestly, this is getting tedious, so I'll... What I think I'll do, this will be a very quick live stream tonight. I will do this next time. So, I will look up on how to get those doors, or at least one of those doors, open. But this has been interesting. Yes, very interesting indeed. This is what I want to do with these live streams. I don't want to overly, extend them for a long period of time if I'm not enjoying them. Not that I'm not enjoying them, if I'm getting pissed off at it again, which I kind of was there. So, take a step back, end the live stream, refresh, come back next time. And that's exactly what I'll do. Alright guys, I will see you in the next live stream. Thank you very much for showing up. Huge shout out to Bomb Bomb and Skrull, aka Jesse, in the chat. Thank you both for showing up. It has been a pleasure live streaming for you all again, and I will see you all in the next live stream. Goodbye!